Hi everyone, welcome to today's Different Strokes Level 3 exercise program. I hope you've had a lovely week so far and that it's going well for you. What we're going to be doing today is working on the very last aspect of today's exercise program. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing 3 different circuits, each working on a different aspect. The first circuit is going to be working more on upper limb and lower back, and the second circuit is then going to be working a little bit more on general cardio fitness, and the last circuit is working more on core and lower limb strength. For these circuits, we're going to be doing them in a very weird, different way. So the first circuit, we're going to be doing each exercise for a minute. The second circuit, as there's only 2 exercises, we're going to do them both for 2 minutes. And then the last circuit, we're going to be repeating them and doing them for 30 seconds each and doing them 3 times. So it should be, in terms of sets, we should do 1 set in the first circuit, 2 sets in the second circuit, and 3 sets in the last circuit. So we're going to go straight into it because there's a lot to cover today. The first exercise we're going to be doing is I'm going to be getting you guys to do wood choppers. Now, you can do this either in the chair or up against the wall, provided you've got a spare section of wall that is free for you to use. You can use the door as well, provided the door's shut and nobody's going to be walking in and pushing you over. But essentially what you're going to do is that if you do have a wall, if you imagine that there's a wall behind me, you're going to lean your back into the wall, and all we're going to be doing is we're going to be coming up overhead and then bringing it in between our legs. So our legs are going to be shoulder width apart, walls behind us are coming up and back down. If you're in the chair, the exact same, just in seated, bringing the arm up overhead and back down again. Okay? We're going to be doing this one for a minute, so we'll start in 3, 2, 1, and go. So if you've got that wall behind you, we're coming up, overhead and back down. If not, in the chair's fine. As long as you make sure that you're doing it with your back rested against the wall, because that's what we want you to do, is do this in standing and then fall over because you lose balance. That's it, 30 seconds left. Good, keep going. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop there. Lovely. For the next one, we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing standing weighted lateral trunk flexion. So for this one, holding the weight to one side, holding onto that chair. We're just going to be leaning down and bringing the weight down the side of our leg. Make sure that you're not bending forwards. We're just coming over to the side and back up. Okay, but holding onto that chair as we do this one. You can do this one in seated as well. So we'll start in 3, 2, 1, and go. We're going to do 30 seconds one side and then 30 seconds on the other. That's it, and then changing sides. Same on the other side. Good. That's it, 15 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop there. Last one we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing shoulder extensions. So this one we are going to be seated. Now this is mostly we're focusing on that back posture. So what I'm going to get you guys to do is we're going to bring arms up above our head. And as we do this, we're going to bring our chest up. We're going to straighten our back, lifting our bum off the seat. Okay, so we're coming up like that and then back down. Okay, we're not really leaning forwards, but we're just straighten that back as straight as we go, bring the arms up overhead. Okay, we're going to do this for a minute. We'll start 3, 2, 1, and go. And then this was holding your hands together as well. Thirty seconds left. That's it, keep going. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop there. Lovely. Everybody grab a quick drink. Like I said, the next 2 exercises are going to be 2 minutes long. There's only 2 exercises in this circuit, but they're both working on improving your cardiovascular fitness. So making sure that we build our endurance and our heart rate, we make our heart rate work more efficiently. So what I'm going to get you guys to do to start off with is you can have a cushion for this one, you don't have to, but we're going to be stepping on and off the cushion, back and forth for 2 minutes. And then after that, what I'm going to get you guys to do is do mountain climbers, but I'll explain those after the first exercise. So you can do it either hold on with both hands in front like so, or if you feel a little bit more confident with your balance, you can hold on with something to your side and step up and down. It's entirely up to you depending on what you're comfortable with. Obviously, make sure you're safe with this one. So you can go forwards towards the item that you're holding, or you can go sideways, entirely up to you. So we're going to get into that in a second or two. So if you're still having a drink, still having a break, please continue to do so. We might want to pause the video before we get started again. But if not, we're going to start in 3, 2, 1, and go. Stepping on and off that cushion, or stepping forwards and back if you don't want to use the cushion. If you want as well, you could speed up the tempo you're going at. If you want to make yourself work a little bit harder, you don't have to stay at the same slowish tempo. Just do whatever comfortable for you. That's it, halfway, keep going. So 40 seconds left. 30 seconds, keep going. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop there. Right, so taking our cushion away for this next one. For the next 2 minutes, we're going to be doing mountain climbers. So for this one, all you're going to do is holding on to that support in front. And all we're going to do is we're going to do high knees, but we're bringing our knee to the opposite elbow. So I'm coming up left knee towards right elbow, and right knee towards left elbow. If you're not comfortable with that twisting motion and think that your balance isn't good enough for it, then you can just do high knees in front, making sure that you get them as high as you can. Okay, we're going to do this for 2 minutes and then have another break. So we'll start in 3, 2, 1, and go. So keep going. Less than a minute left to go. Thirty seconds left. Really start to feel it working your tummy muscles now as well. Working all those core ab muscles. 20 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Excellent. Right. For the next one, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be moving on to the last circuit. If you need a drink, please do get one now. The next circuit is going to be comprised of 3 exercises that we do for 30 seconds, repeating 3 times. I'll go through them all whilst you're having the break so that you guys know what you're doing, ready for when it comes to it. So the first one I'm going to be doing will be in the chair. We're going to be doing seated trunk twists for the first minute. So you're going to have either arms crossed or hands together, and we're twisting one side to the other. You can also use a weight for this one if you want, keeping it to the chest, twisting side to side for 30 seconds. After that, what we're then going to do, making sure you have a resistance band wrapped around above the knee. You're then going to do hip flexors. You can do these in standing. So you're going to hold on to a chair. You're going to bring your knees up nice and high, like so. And then for the last one, all we're going to get you to do is 30 seconds. You're going to hold a plank. Okay. After that, we're going to repeat them, all of them 3 times, and then we'll go into a cool down before finishing off. So, if you guys are ready, we'll get straight into it. So, we're going to start in 3, 2, 1, and go. So, starting off with the trunk twist for 30 seconds. Make sure you keep that weight to the chest as we twist around. So that's going to make sure that we use our core muscles. Whereas if we just pop the weight from side to side, we're not really going to be using our core muscles as much. Got 10 seconds before we swap. That's it. 3, 2, 1, and then we're going into those hip flexion exercises. So we're holding it for a few seconds. If you've got resistance band around your knee, that's fine. We're going to be holding our knees up for a few seconds before bringing them back down. So 10 seconds before we swap into the plank. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're now going into that plank position and holding it there for 30 seconds. Ten seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go back to the trunk twists. Ten seconds before we swap. And then changing into those hip flexors, holding 50 seconds, then coming back down. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Going into that plank. One more set of each one after this. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go back to those trunk twists. Last set of trunk twists. Ten seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go back to those high knee marches. Holding it for a few seconds. And coming back down. Five seconds. 3, 2, 1. And the last 30 seconds of exercise, holding that plank. Seconds left. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop there. Well done, everyone. Right. Before we go and finish off today's video, we are just going to do a very quick cool down. So all I'm going to get you guys to do, with legs stretched out in front, sitting on a chair. We're going to reach towards our toes. I'll let you guys get a drink in just a moment. Then going to come back up and then reach down towards our toes again. Make sure we're stretching out our hamstrings. Good. We're then going to just bring the knees to our chest. Bring them back down, stay on the other side. Swapping over again. And then swap once more. Good. We're then going to do cat camels, so arching that back, look up nice and tall. Just going to do this a few times. Mobilise the back. And to finish off, we're going to do shoulder rotations. We're going to rotate the shoulders forward and back. We're just giving ourselves a little bit of a shape afterwards. Make sure we're nice and loose before finishing there. So well done today, everyone. I hope you've enjoyed today's session. Hope you've all worked hard. Following this week, we're no longer going to be working on just solely fitness and general health-based exercises. We're going to be moving on to something a little bit more different, working on more sort of posture and stretches and sort of upper limb mobility, lower limb mobility, back mobility. So next week we're going to be focusing mostly on back and shoulder mobility to begin with, and then we'll be moving on to other areas of the body after that. So the next few weeks won't necessarily be extremely challenging in terms of fitness level based, but they are going to help improve that posture, make sure you're not slumping down in the chair, make sure we're keeping a good posture so that we don't risk any injuries in the future. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your week. I look forward to seeing you next week. Take care, everyone. Bye.